Hello there everybody, Spot928 and I'm Aaron. Welcome back to DS Irae Amantes Amentes. In the last episode, we finally got started on the Sakurai route with a, clearly censored scene. Now, this was actually, confirmed, and a couple of people told me this. Yes, that was indeed a point where it was censored, but, it still played the audio, and, it didn't hit me at first. But whenever I went back to the footage, I was like, okay, this sounds a bit too explicit. So yeah, oh boy. Hopefully that does not get me age restricted. Actually, wait a minute. There's been a lot of worse stuff that's been on my channel. I wonder why I haven't been age restricted yet. I mean, for God's sakes, in one game I'm eating demons, for God's sake. Oh well. Anyway, last episode we basically got started on the Sakurai route. Had a little bit of blood sucking, which, you know what? I'll take it. It's actually a lot better than I thought it would be. And again, I was given a little bit of a heads up. Some of the scenes I'm going to be seeing will be basically the same. Some of them will be. Unfortunately, though, it won't have the colored text, so I'm going to have to try to be extra observant. Because I'm going to try to keep everything memorized. Like, I'm going to try to remember if I've actually been through this before or not. And if I have, and I just happen to forget, I'm sure you guys will kind of explain to me on that one. Because my memory is not the best sometimes. I finally opened my eyes as Sakurai left the room. Damn that Honjo. Starting conversations like that next to a sleeping man. She totally made it impossible for me to show that I was awake until everyone had left the room. Still, that Sakurai. I know, right? I couldn't be as sure as Honjo that she didn't mean to cause trouble anymore, but it likely wasn't any malicious intent on her part that woke me up this time. Not many people could remain asleep with all this racket in the vicinity. Hell, I've been awake for quite a while now. Be more specific, from the moment she said good morning. Soon after that, Sakurai started rambling to herself about being naked or whatever. I just didn't have it in myself to casually return her greeting. Though admittedly, I began to panic when she started tugging on my sheet. All I learned was that I had no idea what went on inside her head. It didn't seem like she meant me harm for now, but that didn't mean she wouldn't make a run for it. I'd better tail her just in case. Yosh. And just as I made up my mind... Ah! My cell phone began to ring. I picked up my jacket off the floor, pulled the phone out of one of its pockets, and answered to see what was going on. Oh, hey Shiro. Good to see you're alive this time. The hell's that supposed to mean? Don't worry about it. Why the hell would he call me when he was in the same building? I wish I knew what was going on in that head of his. I don't know. Anytime that I'm going to try to speak like Shiro, I'm just going to be using my Leo voice. 本庄がお前は寝てるって言ってたけど。ああ、ついさっき目覚めたよ。お前もそうか？ま、そんなもんだな。違うじゃん。そんでま、寝起き早々、お前に苦情つうか言いたいことがあってだな。Okay, I think I heard this one. 苦情? About what? I had a shitload of things to complain to him about, but I couldn't for the life of me think about what he had to complain to me. Shiro gave an exaggerated sigh over the phone. Yep. Yeah, I've already gone about this. Oh god. It just occurred to me, we're gonna see her naked again, aren't we? Well, you had my sympathy at least. I'm just gonna let this play out to see if anything different does happen, though. The restoration ain't 100% done. Okay, this is slightly different.
なるほど。じゃあ多分嫌がらせの当てこすりだな。
Pissed off at us for snoring when she had to pull an all-nighter, she probably filled Sakurai's head with crap just to make her give us a hearty morning call. Glad to know Shiro found a perfect girl for himself.
で、その本庄はどこ行ったんだ。なんか野暮用とか言ってたけど。
あ？何言ってんだよ。そもそもお前の要望だろうが。
は？
え？
だからバカすみだよバカ。
Oh yeah.
あいつらチリに行ってきた。
ああ。
Oh yeah, forgot about that. Starting today, blah blah blah, we've already gone over this. It was too dangerous for her to just go off to school.
しかし本庄大活躍だな。後で礼でも言っとくか。
いや、別にいいんじゃね？
Damn it.
そういうの鬱陶しがるし。
I wish... Damn it, I wish that the text was colored.
それよりよ、今こっちはこっちで面白いことになってんだけど。
Hmm?
面白いこと？
I simply responded with a question of my own with no idea what he was talking about. Following some sort of clattering noise, Shiro spoke up again. Oh my god. Oh my god, no! Oh my god, don't tell me they're in the shower together. Oh my god, no! What was going on here? What? Marie! Stop! Yeah, I got a bit of some explanation. We should probably explain to Kei that Marie's inside me. Oh, dear God. Oh my God. Shiro, goddammit. Shiro, what the hell? Oh my god, this is just worse. Why? Okay, first I knew about Kasumi's mole. Now this? The guy acted as if he had no interest in women, and yet, but the stuff he did almost always ended up being borderline criminal. Jesus. Is every round just gonna have Shiro get progressively worse? Dear God. Hell, I'll escort him to the cliff. I'm the sorcerer of the cliffs, damn it. Oh, please, please, for the love of God, don't show any video, please. There better not be a camera. Oh my god, there is a camera in the shower. Don't! Oh, thank God. Oh. Okay, that's a relief. So they're probably not in the shower. I guess it wasn't really that bad when you put it like that. Oh. Oh shit, I think this is actually probably the first time that Kei's met Marie. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Shiro, you bastard, I am gonna kill you.
いいキャラしてんな、マリーちゃん。
Oh my god. This is terrible.
てめえのキャラはどこを目指して走ってんだよ。
All the tension and solemnity I tried so hard to muster flew straight out the window in the blink of an eye. Courtesy of Shiro. Did he take pride in that? Damn asshole.
いいじゃねえかもう。一度落ちるところまで落ちてんだから開き直っていこうや。むしろこっからの巻き返しはすげえぞ。
You're terrible.
わけわかんねえこと言ってんじゃねえよ。
Anyway, there was no point in shouting at my phone here.
シロ、お前どこにいる？今すぐ行くから場所を教えろ。
ああ、お前のところからだと。まずドアを開けて左に曲がって最初の信号を右見て左見てバックオーライ。
Oh no.
こらてめえ、なめとったら言わすぞ。
怒んなよ。なんだお前、珍しく生きっちゃって。やっぱりあれか、あのお姉ちゃんのことがチュキになりましたか。
Oh boy.
んなわけあるかバカ。
ああ、なんだってよく聞こえんな。
だからな。
Ren, be careful. Okay, this was it. Felt my anger erupt.
俺は断じて桜井なんか好きじゃねえ。
Damn it! Oh god, Ren, you idiot! My angry shout echoed all across the building. Wait, echoed. Oh no. At the same time, Sakurai's voice, trembling with anger, came echoing through the room via nearby speaker. A voice that sounded more like a curse from the very depths of hell, each syllable making my very entrails contract. Yeah, buddy. Also, didn't realize that the audio was actually pretty low there. I deeply apologize for that. It's fixed.
後で大事な話があるの。絶対に逃げないでね。
Yeah, I'm going to die. There's no doubt on that. I am going to die. Okay, great.
レン、そんなにケイのことが嫌いなの？
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, dear. Well, I did. I truly did. But right now, there was a certain other person I felt like strangling to death.
ああ、エリーがいねえから暇でよ。
You are so dead. Yep, that guy over there. He was in for one hell of a strangling, so he better prepare himself. Game over. Sakurai killed me.
そんな些細なじゃれ合いは置いといてだな。
Fuck you, dude!
俺はお前らが好きだ。実にいじりがいがあって燃える。
Sakurai punched the table I kicked, flying straight at Shiro, but he dodged it while casually humming to himself. Murray gave us an applause.
あなた、友達は選びなさいよ。
I know, Sakurai. I really know. I know that.
お前に言われたくねえよ。
Ouch. Needless to say, Sakurai and I were in rather foul moods. Even if we weren't, Kasumi would be arriving shortly. I feared to imagine what disaster would unfold if that human bomb were to be thrown into the situation.
おい桜井、
So while I knew it was pointless and wouldn't work, I decided to address her.
これから先しばらく話合わせてくれ。
Oh, the girlfriend angle.
どういうことよ。
I wonder how I know it's kind of the same, but I wonder how her reaction would be this time.
かすみがここに来る。
Sakura gave me a frigid look as if to imply she failed to see the point of my statement.
話を合わせるって具体的に何をどうするっていうのよ。
Be my girlfriend.
そこら辺は臨機応変だ。
Marie couldn't read the mood. Shiro will just screw with things for the heck of it. As with Honjo. As for Kasumi, well, she was Kasumi. I was extremely reluctant to do it, but Sakurai was the only one I could reasonably team up with.
いやよ。なんで私が。だいたいあなたのこと嫌いだし。
Not yet. But you will. I was about to point out that the feeling was mutual, but I held my tongue.
かっこ悪。 場当たり的な嘘ばっかりついてるから後になって困るのよ。
Well, to be fair, this is your route. Well, I couldn't exactly retort that.
だいたい藤井君はいい加減なのよ。あっちにフラフラこっちにフラフラみんなにいい顔しようとするからそうなったんでしょ。
Oh, shut it.
その子のことだってよく知らないけどなんだか仲がいいみたいだし。
マリーのことか？
Oh, she's inside me.
外国人は嫌いなんじゃなかったかしらね。
I was talking about your insane friends back then. The hell's up with this anyway? I thought she could tell who or what Marie was. Well, their sixth sense or whatever. After all the formations I had pulled off over the past few days, I'd now gotten used to it enough to summon Marie with relative ease, but she appeared to be capable of appearing regardless of my will, too. Given how clueless Sakura had been regarding her identity, that must have been a special trait of Marie. She kinda met her in front of the tower back then, too. It felt odd for the usually clever and collected Sakura to be so dim when it came to this. It was, of course, for the best that she knew as little about me or my weapons as possible. Still, Sakurai's head hadn't been in the right place ever since that incident at the club, or so it seemed.
何よ。
Not really.
別に。
Okay. But she really was an irritating one. Why was she just glaring at me all the time? What did I do to piss her off?
何か言いたいことがあるなら言えば。
粘着女。いや、女なんて基本的にどいつも粘着だろ。
Not all of them.
ねえねえ、私は。
You're an innocent cinnamon roll.
あ？君はそうね。きっぱりっつうかバッサリっつうかドッキリっつうかびっくりっつうか。ついでに俺はすっきり爽やかっつうか。
Here you are. This time it was Sakurai who kicked the cabinet next to her into the air, and I redirected an ashtray to shoot her with a swift kick, though he dodged that just as easily.
危ねえな。人んちの備品勝手に壊さないでくれるか。
Stop fucking with us! But then again, that's gonna be impossible. Unlike me, who had more or less become immune to that idiot's antics, Sakurai appeared to have been at her limit, shoulders lightly trembling.
こんなに腹の立つ男初めて。
Oh, you're gonna be meeting him a few more times.
やっぱり私もう帰る。なんでこんなところにいるのかよく考えなくても変だし。じゃあね藤井君。せいぜいあとは頑張って。
I'll think about it.
おいちょっと待てよ。
うるさいわね何よ。
Well, I still had a lot to ask her. That was the whole reason I looked after her. So just allowing her to leave like this would be putting the cart before the horse. Still annoying as it was, it seemed she'd mostly recovered. So if I were to stop her, I'd likely have to resort to force. Honestly, that would be a rather troubling turn of events in this situation. I didn't know when Kasumi would arrive, so I couldn't get violent or let her do the same.
だから言ったでしょ。後悔するって。
I'm aware. Also, this is...
藤井君、なんかいろいろ考えてるようで、いつも行き当たりばったりなんだから。
いや、こいつはいろいろ考えて頑張れば頑張るほど事態が悪い方向に転がるっていう稀有な才能の持ち主でだな。ほっとけ。
そうよ、あなたは関係ないでしょ。
じゃあ関係あるの連れてきたよ。
Oh yeah, she's probably still unconscious, isn't she? It was at that moment that Honjo returned with an extraordinary smile. What's more, she was pushing an emergency room stretcher. A caterpillar-shaped object like a body bag rolled on top of it. Yeah, we're back to this again.
どうかした？
What do you think?
あ、かすみだ。
Marie unzipped the body bag, and the moment she did, a difficult to describe thing burst out of it.
レン、お前の知り合いかこれ？いや知らん。誰だこれ？
I don't care. That's like the second time I've seen that, but it's still fucking hilarious to me.
なんか私もめんどくさかったからさ。
I didn't feel like explaining what the hell was going on with Kasumi over there, and decided to let everyone's imaginations fill in the blanks. But if I had to express my honest feelings...
バカばっかり。
Yeah, I'm fully aware of this, Sakurai. Sakurai said it best. I could do nothing but sigh at this point. Now, the real question is whether she will say it's acting up again, which she can't, because I'm pretty sure we just got rid of that curse. So, I wonder what's going to be different there. Last time, she basically just knocked me out. So, color me curious. Hi. Oh yeah, this again. Okay, I kind of went. Okay, I skipped ahead over here because it basically just kind of played out the same a little bit. So I just wanted to see if anything changed around this whole dating thing for right now.
違うっていうか、これは
別に違うってことはねえんじゃねえの？
ある意味一足飛びで付き合ったのは事実みたいだし。
Okay, to be fair, we were just biting each other. Would these two shut up for a minute already?
先生、レン君がまた物に動じてないって顔でぐるぐる言い訳考えてます。
Stop tattling on me!
それに比べて桜井ちゃんはまだわかりやすいね。
You're not helping!
私の何が分かりやすいって言うのよ。
顔赤いよ。
よし、分かった。
Oh crap. Kazumi suddenly sat cross-legged and slapped her knees as if she was enjoying something. Alright, here's that. Okay, how's this gonna go? What Yakuza film was she trying to imitate there?
レン、あんたあれ言いなさい。
Now here's the question, will I say it?
あれ？
分かってるでしょ。あれよあれよ。前に一回この話題であんたが煙に巻いたやつ。
The last time we talked about the... Wait, surely she didn't mean...
好きって言え。
There it
今
is.
すぐここ
I knew it.
で全世界に向けて愛を。
Okay.
ラブを。
Shut up, Shiro!
リビドーを。
Leave my libido out of this!
連携すんなお前ら。
じゃあ私は何を？
You just be a good girl and sit there in the corner like the precious little cinnamon roll that you are. Wait, there was no need for Marie to force herself into this. Jesus!
言えるかバカ。ちょっとどうなの奥さんこの人。
諦めの悪い男ってやね。
お前らな。
I know we've probably already gone through this whole shtick, but I find something like this just utterly entertaining to me, you know? I'd really had it with them. Besides, Honjo had been constantly playing with her phone while causing those disruptions. What the hell was she doing, stirring up things in her spare time if she wasn't even all that into it to begin with? Oh, she's gonna start that whole school thing and say that it's cancelled. But then, just as I was seriously considering protesting...
よし。
Yep. Her finger stopped and the LCD TV in the room turned on. Not only that, all sorts of electric gadgets seemed to have suddenly come back to life, too. So that was what she'd been doing over there.
お前それで直してたのか？
まあ手作業が必要なとこ以外はね。ここからパソコンに情報を飛ばしてセキュリティとか予備電源とかそういうのを間接的に。
Wait, is this different? I thought she was going to be fiddling with her phone to try to attach to the school thing to set up that fake story. Wait, did she do this too?
面倒な作業だし、直にマシーンいじった方が早いっちゃ早いんだけど、ここにいた方が面白いもん拝めるかなと思ったし。
I think this is different?
何？私のテクにときめいた？
To be fair, you kind of remind me of a super hacker.
アホかお前は。
A very particular one. Despite how I answered, in truth I was quite impressed. I knew phones were getting more and more convenient these days, but I never imagined you could even do these kinds of things with them. Or maybe she modified hers or something. I wouldn't put it past her. Unfortunately...
レン、あんた何一言みたいな顔でよそ向いてるのよ。
Sorry, Kasumi, this is not your route. That wouldn't save me from this situation. I guess. What the hell was I supposed to do? Like, seriously. I guess it was my own fault for lying at every step, but I had grown seriously tired of all this. Not to mention Sakurai had been completely silent since Kasumi's revelation, and it was giving me the creeps. She was likely left speechless by the sheer stupidity of it all, but it didn't mean she'd cooperate with me in calming Kasumi down. But as I was thinking of snatching that chloroform and putting Kasumi back to sleep to have some peace and quiet for a change, Sakurai's expression turned ominously stern all of a sudden. And it wasn't just her. Uh-oh. Shiru and Honjo, too. Confused, I followed their gazes and...
昨夜遅く、諏訪原市の一帯が原因不明の火災により炎上。
Oh! Oh, this is immensely different! That fire that Samiel caused. Oh, by the way, I'm not entirely sure if this is true. I think it's true. One of you guys kind of pointed out that Samiel was actually one of the favorites of the one of the creators. So, or is the favorite of the creator. So, cool. I feel stupid that I'm probably misquoting that. I doubted my ears for a second. A fire late last night in this city?
炎症は同市の行楽地である湾岸のテーマパークとそれに隣接するホテルおよびショッピングモール一帯を覆い尽くし、今なお消火活動が継続されている状況ですが、火勢は一向に衰えを見せず。
Well, to be fair, that's super Nazi fire. I'm pretty sure local firemen are not going to be able to put out that flame. Oh yeah, everything's different now.
これによる被害はまだ正確に出ていませんが、人命的にも金額的にも未曾有の大惨事となろうことはもはや疑いようもなく。
そんな遊園地が吹っ飛んだ？
ありえねえだろ、さすがに。
Yeah. Putting aside Kasumi, even Shiru and Honjo seemed to be in complete shock. Me too, of course. There was no way a fire could destroy the whole amusement park in one night, and I wasn't aware of any nuclear power plants or oil tanks in the area to make it spread like that. And yet, as if making fun of our astonishment, pillars of flame were devouring the amusement park on the TV screen. The roller coaster and the Ferris wheel melted into a ghoulish mess of steel bars as the huge structures of the surrounding hotels crumbled one after another. What on earth could have happened to cause that level of destruction? This thing started to look more like an inferno and less like the average fire. It made me think of a scene from a war movie, an air raid or something. Did someone drop a bomb on our amusement park?
まさか。
You know who it is. Sakurai grew incredibly pale, shivering from terror as she embraced her own shoulders. This must have been the handiwork of those bastards, no doubt about it. One of them was capable of causing destruction of this caliber. Or had someone new returned to their ranks? Was that why Sakurai turned white as chalk? Had one of the monsters that, according to Spine, should never be allowed to grace this earth ever again actually returned? I caught Sakurai in my arms. It seemed like she fainted.
ああ、こりゃじゃれてる場合じゃねえな。
Despite that, he still made a festive smile, placing one hand on Kasumi's shoulders.
とりあえず、お前今日は学校休みな。外がこんな騒ぎになってちゃ、授業どころじゃねえだろ。
Ah. So this is a different reason for not going to the school. The first reason was that Honjo hacked into the school server and all that. This time, there's an actual legit reason for wanting to skip school.
でも。
お前の疑問にはそのうちレンが答えるだろうよ。今は聞き分けよくしとけ。よし、じゃあどうすっかな、エリー。
まずは朝飯。腹が減ってはってよく言うし。
Oh yeah, this is dramatically different.
だな。じゃあかすみ、お前あいつと一緒に俺らの飯作ってくれよ。
Okay, now here's the question. What's gonna change now? Because we're now getting into yet another familiar part here.
ちょっとそんないきなり言われても。
悪い。頼むよ。
Kasumi made a discontent face, but...
わかった、わかりましたよ。ともかくご飯作るから、いろいろ話はその後で。
Only if me and Sakurai haven't done it yet.
じゃあ、くすみちゃん、 こちらへどうぞ。
And do not take that out of context.
っていうか、なんであなたが私の名前を。エリーよ、エリー。よろしくね。まあ、よろしく。
I didn't know if you should call her feeble-minded or just good-natured. Probably both. But she, despite voicing a few complaints, obligingly followed Honjo out of the room. In any case, I'd better think about what to do next.
なんつうか意外に神経の細いやつだよな。
Oh gee, what
そ
gave
の
you
姉
that
ちゃ
idea?
んも。まあ、そうだな。
I considered Sakurai laying in my arms. The amusement park was probably one of the swastika locations. Sister Lisa let us know that the club was the third, so that must have been the fourth. In other words, that would make half of them already open. Where could the others be? I had a vague guess about one, but I had no idea about the other three. Which meant I need to pry that info out of Sakurai. You alright, Marie? My stern expression must have made her worried. I noticed her glancing in my direction all misty-eyed. As if she was troubled, scared, or glad.
カリオストロが笑ってる。怖い人が来たって。もう止まらないって笑ってる。
Oh.
ねえレン、私はどうしたらいいのかな。
I had no answer to give her. I couldn't tell what fate had in store for us, what perils we would have to face together. Had I just been naive, or a fool? Was my resolve the cheap bravado of a brat still wet behind the ears? Could I really face off against beasts tempered in the fires of war? Still cradling Sakurai, all I could do was try and stave off this ill premonition casting its shadow on my heart. Oh boy. In the end, we had to wait almost until midnight for Sakurai to wake up and explain everything to us.
じゃあ本当に2人は付き合ってると思っていいんだよね。
ああ。
まあ
None of that mattered now, but we went on with the act, knowing it'd be the only way to get Kasumi off our backs.
絶対嘘じゃないよね。これで騙したら私もう本当怒るよ。
Don't worry. This is the Sakurai route. I silently raised my hands to proclaim my innocence.
桜井さんは？
あ、ええ、おおむね。
I didn't know what made her have a change of heart while she was asleep, but she ultimately decided to cooperate. I tried not to think about what other misfortune this act may cause for me in the future. Incidentally, Shiro and Honjo weren't there. They said they were going to buy dinner, but that was probably a lie. Most of the guys here were killed during last night's incident, so they probably had to go gather weapons and information by themselves now. I thought about trying to talk them out of it again, but with people on their side dead, it was really unlikely they'd have listened to me anyway. Wished I could have stopped them. I just didn't know how I could do that right now. So for starters, I decided to take care of the situation first. Maria was already asleep, so as long as we could get Kasumi to calm down, I could rest easy. Or so I hoped.
おおむねってどういうこと？
Oh crap. How much more persistent could she get? How long was she planning on obsessing with this one thing anyway? It wasn't her business what Sakurai and I were doing in private.
何よ、そのすっごい嫌そうな顔。
だってな。
Fed up with the whole thing, I decided to speak up.
さっきからお前どれだけこの話題で言ってんだよ。こんないかにもつまんねえこと。
つまんない？
Uh-oh.
あ、悪い。失言。
Well, I can understand her logic to an extent. With all of us telling her lies, if she could only find one flaw in our reasoning, she could start doubting the entire premise of the thing. From Kasumi's point of view, Sakurai was probably the one least likely to be lying. I knew that, I really did, but...
お前、しばらく学校休むってことにはちゃんと納得してるんだろうな。
まあね。
She barely even commented on that. But when it came to me and Sakurai, she immediately began raising hell.
っていうか、さっき友達からメールがあったし、さすがにあんなことが起きたから学校お休みになるってさ。
Okay, now this makes sense. Right, the fire at the amusement park. There was nothing that could have caused explosions or huge fires in that area. Being as it was, even people on TV began suggesting that it might have been an act of terrorism. First a serial murder, then a terrorist attack. Even our laid-back school had to close with all that stuff going down in such a short period of time. it wasn't something to rejoice over, but it certainly saved me some trouble now.
なのでしばらく暇になるし、いい機会だから今までうやむやにされてたあれやこれをまとめてはっきりさせようと私は思うの。
Oh, fuck, why? Now if only she would get off my back. There were roughly 3 points that Kasumi had a problem with. First, why was I with Shiro? Had I really not heard from him until just the other day? Second, why were Sakurai and Marie with me? Well, one's inside me and the other one devoured part of me. Yeah. And third, was I really dating Sakurai? Which, yes, we're on that route. Each of those were so ridiculous they made my head hurt. The first one wasn't much of a problem since all I had to do was basically tell the truth and say Honjo had somewhat forced me to come here. As for the second, I managed to get by that one by saying that Marie had fallen asleep and had just come along with me of her own volition. But the third one had been proving quite formidable. Well, to be fair, if I were in her shoes, I'd find the whole thing so fishy that even I'd call bullshit on it. But still... Anyway, I couldn't keep Sakurai going along with this forever, so I had to get this idiot to understand and go to sleep already. I had things I needed to do too.
どうすりゃ納得するんだよ。
だからさっきから言ってるじゃないの。分かってるくせにしらばっくれるなんて男らしくない。桜井さんだって聞きたいでしょ。
え？ああ、それはまあ。
She blushing!
ということだから。で、ここはがっつり男を見せて。
Don't look at me with that grin.
お前は珍しく俺をいたぶれるのが楽しいだけだろ。
そんなことないですよ。
Do I need to flash you to make you short circuit again? She was so full of shit.
さあ、それじゃあ行ってみよう。藤井蓮が今一番好きな女の子の名前は？
Oh, that's right. This is where a choice pops up, isn't it?
じゃじゃ
God damn, the voice actress was clearly having fun with that one. I really felt like punching her. There wasn't this many to begin with. Excuse me? Why is Rusalka in there? Oh my god. That would probably just piss off freaking Sakurai like nobody's business. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna keep this save file here.
Sakurai.
Did I even have another choice?
そんな嫌そうな顔でそっぽ向きながら言われても。
You're kind of forcing my hand here.
ねえ、こんなんじゃ気分悪いでしょ、桜井さんも。
いや、私は別にそういうのはどうだって。
She's just shocked by it all, really.
本当に？
本人がいいって言ってんだからいいだろう。
だってさ、これじゃ私なんか納得できないし。
Even though this is technically a lie setup. Okay. Even though this is technically a lie, you do realize that some couples have different ways of expressing their affection with each other, right? Hell, some try to kill each other, which is extremely unhealthy now that I think about it. Sakura heaved an abrupt sigh before dropping a bomb out of nowhere.
だったらもっとそれらしいところを見せればいいの？キスとか抱き合うとか、なんだったらその先も。
Are you just teasing me now? Or are you really... Oh, you're just messing with Kasumi now.
見たいのそんなのが。綾瀬さん。
Oh my god. She can do the teasing, but she can't handle it when it's done to her. Kasumi shrunk like a sparrow on a winter night, trembling from head to toe.
レン
Girl, you brought this on yourself. No point looking at me. There wouldn't be much I could do. I kind of began to feel sorry for her, but I had to keep up the act.
見ててね。
Sakurai boldly walked past Kasumi, drawing closer to me.
藤井君、動かないでね。
She wrapped her arms around my neck, put her weight on me, drew her face closer and closer to mine.
わかりました、ごめんなさい、すみません。
Kasumi raised her hands when our lips were barely a few centimeters away.
もういいから、わかったから。疑ってないから、その辺で。
You lose.
あら、見ていかないの？
見るも何も、人前でそういうことしちゃ。
Don't go backtracking on us now.
じゃあ出てってくれる？私は続きがしたいから。
でも。
おい。
No longer able to watch Kasumi like that, I pushed Sakurai away.
悪ふざけが過ぎるぞ、お前。
だって、もともとあなたが言い出したんでしょ？
そりゃ自覚してるけどな。
I felt like we'd gone too far. Feeling like complete shit, I stole a quick glance at the flustered Kasumi.
悪いけど、隣の部屋に行っててくれるか。俺はこいつと話があるから。
My God!
心配しなくても別に変なことしねえから。本当に話すだけ。
Okay, now this is the part where Sakurai can just easily just kind of like throw out another bomb at her just to make her lose her mind.
わかった。ごめんね、桜井さんも。
あ。
With a certain mechanical stiffness in her behavior, Kasumi hurriedly left the room as if fleeing. Oh man!
何か私に言うことは？
Damn, you seemed pretty eager to do that.
ねえよ。
The gratitude I felt towards her had just all been just cancelled out by that response.
勝手ね、あなた。まあ、私の周りはそんな男ばっかりだけど。
あんな奴らと一緒にするなよ。
Either way, I finally managed to secure some time with Sakurai in private. With Kasumi taken care of, it was now my chance to clear things up with this girl.
何か飲むか？
I made that suggestion to change the mood and calm things down first. Okay, I think this is going to be the same again. I didn't know what alcohol tasted like, and this is one of the time to be getting drunk. But what can I consider our relationship, I figured we need something to liven things up. Also, while it was only a guess, I suspect that alcohol wouldn't have much an effect on me now, given my current body. Sakurai silently held out her hand, so I grabbed a random bottle of whiskey or something lying nearby and tossed it to her.
ついではくれないのね。
そういう仲でもないだろ。
Not yet. Sakurai shrugged and opened the bottle. I thought about passing her a glass, but then she up and drank half the whiskey straight out of the bottle.
はい。何よ。恥ずかしがるような柄でもないでしょ。
Well, as this guy too, Tommy, this counts as an indirect kiss.
そんなんじゃねえよ。
I was just surprised that she also did things occasionally that didn't match her looks. Feeling unable to back out then, I took the bottle from Sakurai and proceeded to drink the remaining half straight out of the bottle.
おいしい？
くそまずい。
ええ、私も同感。
For starters, my theory turned out to be correct. Not even crazy drinking stunts like that seemed to affect my body in the slightest.
お酒も、タバコも、麻薬も毒も、全部分解されるわよ。まあ慣れれば、抵抗力を抑えて無理やり酔うこともできるみたいだけど。
Yeah, I think this is gonna be the
そう
same
いうことを
again.
好んでやるのはベイくらいね。参考になった？
別に。
Actually, I think this is the part where, back in the Kasumi route, this is where she pretended that the curse was affecting her, and then she knocked me out. I wasn't planning to stay like this forever. I wouldn't mind being immune to alcohol and smoking, but I didn't consider having nigh omnipotent body functions useful either. Just sickening. Well, the taste of the whiskey alone made it worth drinking. The terrible taste jolted my senses awake, helping me forget this dumb rom-com of a farce I'd been trapped in.
座れよ、桜井。
I gestured towards the sofa. Sakurai nodded and sat down, and I followed suit by taking a seat on the opposite side, facing her. It was a whole day later than I'd been hoping, but now my nursing of Sakurai was about to pay off.
どういう心境の変化か知らないけど、俺のバカな嘘に付き合ってくれる気になったのはなんでだ？
状況が変わったのよ。私は早く戻らないといけない。
Sakurai answered me in a blunt, emotionless tone.
力ずくっていうのも賢くないしね。ここはもう場として機能しないから、あなたと争っても仕方がない。質疑応答で型がつくならさっさと済ませて帰りたいの。
俺がおとなしくお前を返すって保証はないだろ
あるわよ。ここには綾瀬さんがいるし。
Oof.
あの子の前でむやみに暴れたりはできないでしょ。短い付き合いだけど、あなたのそういうところは分かっているし。
だったら
In that case, she didn't even need to answer my questions. If her theory was correct, I had no way of stopping her, especially with Shiro and Honjo gone. I decided not to voice that for now.
状況が変わったっていうのは
分かってるでしょ。遊園地よ。あんな真似ができるのは一人しかいない。広範囲を壊すのが私たちにできないわけじゃないけど、その手段がオンリーワン。
Samiel. Someone powerful enough to turn that amusement park into a living hell. It was kind of similar to what Sakurai could do, just on a whole other scale.
お前の親戚じゃないだろうな。
違うわよ。恐れ多くてそんなこと言えないわ。
I tried being sarcastic, but she gave me a serious answer. Her tone made me believe the person in question was someone above her in terms of rank. Despite being a relative newcomer among these monsters, she didn't hesitate to address Bei and Rusalka in a casual manner, but when it came to this other person, I could feel reverence and courtesy in her tone. My hunch was likely correct. The one that caused that explosion
エレ
was...
オノーレ・フォン・ビッテンブルグ。ザミエル教ね。私は面識がないけれど、聞く限り怖い人よ。ハイドリヒ教のコノエと言ったらいいかしら。
one of the big three.
だから私は一刻も早く戻りたい。彼女が帰ってきた以上、半端なことをしていると何をされるかわからないの。正直それだけは避けたいし。質問はこれで終わり？
Well, to be fair, you do realize there's a possibility she could just kill you outright.
いや
But only in a place probably that would awaken a swastika. That, or maybe she's just that cold-hearted and just kill you right off the... like that. If anything, this was but an appetizer before the real deal. Well, it turned out to be a lot more dire than I expected, but I still had something else I wanted to know first.
スワス地か
The 8 battlegrounds set up in this town. I needed to know their locations and the order they were planning to approach them. And she probably wouldn't tell me about the latter, but I had to pry the former out of her no matter what.
今開いているのは4つか
ええ。
それはどこに
博物館、公園、遊園地、そしてここ。全部心当たりはあるでしょ？
ああ
There was Marie's guillotine in the museum, and I fought Spine at the park. The amusement park was completely decimated last night, and the club? Well, I was here myself.
普通、スワスチカが開いた場所は、まっとうな神経の持ち主なら立ち入れないくらい汚染されるものなんだけど、ここはホールに集中したから、それ以外は無事のようね。綾瀬さんに触りを起こさせたくなかったら、あそこには近づかせない方がいい。
I appreciate the help.
そんなことは分かってる
It kind of pissed me off that she, the main culprit responsible for making our hall like that, was now casually warning me about its dangers, but I managed to contain myself. However, there was one thing that kept bugging me.
あなたが知りたいのは、残りすべての場所でしょ？
But because Sakurai beat me to the punch, I lost my opportunity to ask. I decided I would just have to ask her later, then consider many remaining places that seemed clearly fishy.
うちの一つは学校だろお前とルサルカが何の目的もなく転校してきたわけはない
Yep. Rusalka even said so herself, not to mention.
前にアースがどうこう言ってたしな
Yep. A place that could disperse the calamitous outbursts of Ananair Bay. Probably something akin to a field that effectively ate up the souls reaped by them.
ええ、ご名答よ。その通り。
なら結局
Their true intention was probably to massacre the school's students and teachers. So that was what Rusalka meant when she said that all I had to do was be there.
スワスチカを開くのは戦場。武器も繊維もない普通人を捧げたところで、そう簡単には開かないし。 何百人も使って無理やりこじ開けても霊格的には落ちるでしょ。だから私たちには戦いがいるの。あなたという敵がいて、そこに巻き込まれる人がいて、大量の血と魂が懺悔すれば、そこは戦場跡として法人と化す。と言ってもそれが最良というだけで、あなたがいなければどうにもならないわけじゃない。戦場予定地に敵がいなければ民間人を、それさえいないのなら仲間同士で結局スワスチカはこじ開ける。多少霊格が落ちようが、全てそうでもない限り許容範囲。副狩猟閣下の術に穴はなく、と言ってもそれが最良というだけで、あなたがいなければどうにもならないわけじゃない。
俺に選択の余地はないってことか。
Yeah, not really.
そういうこと。
If I fought them, I risked opening swastikas myself. However, if I left them alone, they just massacre innocents. It probably went without saying at this point that gathering several of them in one place and defeating them would be quite the Herculean task. I couldn't challenge Sakurai right then and there with Kasumi nearby, and I was totally out of options, which meant my only option was to accept said Herculean task and try to beat several of them at the same place. Thankfully, they closed the school the other day. That should reduce civilian casualties. At least that's what I wanted to believe, but
他の場所は
temporarily suppressing my emotions, I voiced another question.
教会、タワー、それから病院。うち2つは至極簡単に開けるわね。あなたがいてもいなくても、あそこは人がとても多い。
She was right. The tower, much like the amusement park, was a hot tourist attraction, and the hospital had tons of patients.
私がこんなことをベラベラと喋る理由は分かってるのよね。
Maybe you gonna help me? I know that's not the case, but damn it, let me be hopeful.
ああ
Since having an enemy to fight was better than slaughtering civilians, telling me this would increase my chances of showing up in those places. In other words, she was only leaking information for her group's benefit, and though I knew that, all I could do was play right into their hands.
副狩猟閣下の性格の悪さには私もつくづく感心するけど。まるでどっちが鬼かわからない鬼ごっこね。自分を捕まえ屈服させてみせろ。あなたは追われながら追わなければいけない。
Is this different?
と、これくらいでやめておきましょうか。
Probably realizing that my self-control might not hold if she continued further, Sakurai relaxed and gave me a civil smile.
あなたの性格はだいぶ分かってきたし、ここでやり合うつもりもないから。話は終わったみたいだし、帰っていい？
Not yet.
いや
There was still stuff I wanted to know, and I would have been annoyed to let things end at her pace above all else. So I asked one of the questions I put on hold earlier.
博物館はなんで開いた？
The guillotine was at the museum, so maybe the dozen or so souls Kasumi reaped were gathered there, but that didn't sound nearly enough. Sakurai told me that Kasumi was the executioner or something, so I thought that I accidentally absorbed those souls together with Marie, but that didn't seem to be the case. Now that I was beginning to get used to my power, I knew that Marie was the only soul within that guillotine. According to Mercurius, she alone was superior to all of those freaks. So the souls Kasumi reaped either went to the museum, or somewhere else. Either way, they didn't open any swastikas. They certainly managed to awaken me to my power, but they wouldn't have been enough to fuel a spiritual explosion strong enough to open a swastika. Then, just whose soul was it that turned the museum into a swastika? I wondered if something like that could become a hint to how I should solve this mystery, but all Sakurai did was frown and make a clearly displeased face.
それは大事な問題なの？
大事じゃないなら隠さず話せよ。
Gotcha. Her face then grew even more sullen. She must have been hiding something that was best kept hidden from me.
別に大した問題じゃないけど、あそこで昔仲間の一人が死んだのよ。ただ
死んだ？
I'd already more or less identified the Obsidian Round Table's members by that point. I could feel pieces in my mind fitting together. A member who was already dead, someone who Sakurai was reluctant to comment on. In other words, it was...
ベアトリス・キルヒアイゼン。
Sakurai's eyes widened just as I said that name.
なんでその名を？
本庄が調べたんだよ。
I didn't give her more details, but we'd already learned that this Kirta-sign of theirs had already passed away.
そいつお前の前任なんだろ。
そうだけど。
どんなやつだった？
そんなことを聞いてどうするのよ。
I don't know, I'm just curious.
興味があるんだ。
Damn it, Ren! I didn't mean anything by it, but Sakurai ended up momentarily lost for words. She made a troubled face and followed it up with a glare before ultimately heaving a deep sigh.
別にどうと言われてもね。おかしな人だったわよ。
I keep getting told that.
名前でわかると思うけど、女性で。だけど、私やマレウスとは全然違うタイプの人で。ああ、強いて言うなら、綾瀬さんと似ていたかも。
So, she was actually just nice, somewhat. Kind of like an innocent one? Kinda?
はあ？
This time it was my eyes that widened in surprise. There was someone like Kasumi among them? That was one lousy joke I refused to buy.
だから言ったでしょ。おかしな人だったって。
She curled her lips into a somewhat forlorn smile, her eyes growing distant.
若いのよ。いつまでも年を取らないというか、そんな感じで。男の人ならたまにいるみたいだけど、子供のまま大きくなったような、そんな人。
So, she was just a fool then. The words almost slipped my lips, but I bit them down at the last second. I got the feeling there would have been trouble if she heard that.
お前はそいつのことが好きだったわけだ。
まさか嫌いよ、あんな人。いつも私のことを子供扱いして。あなたにわかる？子供から子供って言われる気持ちが。
You have no idea.
いやまあそりゃあ。
The hell was I supposed to understand? We must have all looked like children to these 70 or 80-year-old geezers anyway.
だいたいお前誰にでも嫌い嫌い言ってそうだし。
大きなお世話よ。それにもしそうだとしても、本当に嫌いな相手には嫌いって言うしかないんだから、勘違いしないで。私はあなたが嫌いなの。
That's a weird way to spell love.
ああ、そりゃ別にいいけど。
Now that I thought about it, I sure as hell had a proper reason to despise her, but what did I do to earn so much of her hate?
そういうことで、私今度こそ帰るわよ。
No, 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 no. You're telling me more about Beatrice.
待てって、まだだ。
I grasped Sakurai's arm as she tried to stand up.
本当にしつこい。
そんなうんざり言われても、俺も好きでやってんじゃない。
だったら、あと一体いくつよ。
2つだ。
After that volatile exchange, Sakurai hastily urged me to continue with an annoyed jerk of her chin.
氷室先輩は何者だ。神田が、あの人はお前らの仲間じゃない。かといって無関係でもない。
In other words, I didn't know what her role was. She was a gloomy shut-in with terrible reflexes, so I felt it unlikely that she'd be a fighter who could kill people with ease. But in that case, what kind of a position was she in? This was also my intuition talking, but I felt that mystery was the most important of them all. What was Himuro, and what was she hiding behind that impassive shell of hers?
俺はあの人が全て計算づくで動いてたとは思えないんだ。
仲が良かったの？
ああ、少なくとも俺はそう思ってる。
Even those psychos couldn't tell who I was when they first met me, so I highly doubted Himuro could have already been targeting me when she became my friend over a year ago.
それは大事なことなのかしら。
A bit.
大事だよ。お前にはわからないのか。
分かってないのはあなたよ。
Sakurai waved me off, seemingly exasperated.
誰だって優先順位がある。父親と母親のどちらかが死んで、どちらかが助かるとしたら、
Okay, that's the
みんな
same.
より大事な方を選ぶでしょ。兄弟でも友達でも恋人でもそう。みんな大事。みんな一緒。誰も話したくない、選びたくない。そんな綺麗事通用しないわ。
Ugh. it kind of sucks that there are sprinkled in moments of that are new, mixed in with the stuff that I've already seen.
あなたは彼女と友達だったのかもしれないけど、要するに切られたのよ。シスターだってそれは同じ。藤井君と仲良く青春してるより、もっと大事でやりたいことがあったんじゃない？
I was about to speak up but chose not to. I couldn't say it. True, I understood her logic, but then what was that more important thing anyway?
分かり合えないわよ。無駄ね。
Not with that attitude. Sakurai looked away.
あなたとこういう話をしてると、私はとてもイライラする。言ってもどうせ分かってなんかくれないし、分かってもらおうとも思わないし。だから、氷室先輩が何者かなんて、あなたが知ってもしょうがない。
You mean Sonin kind? How the hell did you know that? Time travel!
あなたは、知ったところで何もできない。
お前な。
I grew irritated at her harsh way of speaking and was about to grab her by the shoulder. Ah! But then she suddenly clutched her stomach and squatted down. Here it is again.
どうした？
でもない。ほっといて。
ほっとけって、お前。
That pain sure as hell wasn't normal. Had her symptoms from the night before come back with a vengeance?
いいわよ、別に。二度も助けてなんかくれなくても。あなた、なんかに、これ以上触られたくない。
Then what the hell was I supposed to do? She was right that I had no obligation to help her twice, and we'd just been having an argument, but I couldn't just leave her to die. Okay, so this is probably going to happen again, where she's gonna knock me the fuck out, isn't she? So, regardless of the circumstances, I had to lie her down and make sure she got some rest.
触られたくないのは分かったけど、ちょっとだけ我慢しろ。
Now I'm just waiting for that to the back of the neck. I said that with a discouraged voice and lifted Sakurai up so I could carry her over to the sofa. Here it is.
バカね、ほんと。甘いわよ、藤井君。私、あなたのそういうところが。
It seemed the strength had completely left her. She fell on me with all her weight.
大嫌い。
There it is. Something crashed into my neck and I felt the lights out of the room dim.
ごめんなさい。でもあなたが迂闊なのよ。
You know the worst thing that could probably happen is me falling on top of you?
女はあまり信用するなって。私もベアトリスに言われたわ。
I couldn't open my eyes. I was losing consciousness. It appeared I completely let my guard down, leaving me totally susceptible to such a blow. Damn you,
言ったでし
Sakurai.
ょ。私は早く帰らないといけないの。それに、氷室先輩のことをあなたに話すわけにはいかない。
Sonin guy.
だって、
As my consciousness faded, I saw Sakurai give a self-mocking smirk and turn around to leave the room. Shouldn't have let her go. Still had questions. What was so special about Himuro? Why couldn't she tell me about her? Blech. Unable to raise my voice and having been totally duped, I ultimately lost consciousness. Oh! This is new! It hurt. It hurt so much. Her whole body creaked in one agonizing wail. She couldn't move. She couldn't speak. Ever since yesterday. To be more precise, that rainy night from a few days ago, her body began to gradually change. As if she was turning into solid matter. Like there was a wax doll lurking beneath her skin. Even her own head. Her memories and thoughts were being violated, overwritten by incomprehensible pictograms and symbols. The dread of being robbed of humanity. Turning into a cog in some larger mechanism. Unable to stand anymore, she pressed her back against the wall and slid downwards. She didn't need to wonder what was going on or what had drained her to such an extent. She already knew the answer. They opened 2 of those things in a single night, and it overwhelmed her to an alarming degree. One could liken it to a regular-sized car abruptly turning into a massive 10-ton truck. Unable to turn the handle or push the brakes, these new heavy gears and clutches were simply too much for her meager strength. There was not a hint of care for the driver in this whole ordeal. It resembled a forced chicken race towards a cliff, all fine and good as long as she reached the destination alive. As far as they were concerned, all she could feel was a cold, ruthless obsession with a single goal from whoever had forced this upon her. The sudden, harrowing change in the approach, as well as the power that made a part of the town vanish, just like that. As for who was responsible, she had a guess. It was the man that callously flung her aside could guess just as well. And as proof of that, while he was characteristically rough in his demeanor, he didn't forget to hold back when he brushed her out of his way. He understood that the girl might break and shatter from the slightest of shocks. Despite being a man whose dictionary outright lacked the word empathy, he managed to contain his violent nature. As Irae Himuro fell to her knees and lost consciousness, Wilhelm Edinburgh left the church, the knowledge of the current state of events burning a hole in his chest. Oh.
Yeah.
The sun had already set, and the vicinity had been shrouded by a veil of impenetrable darkness. For someone like him, a creature of the night, this signaled the beginning of the day. He shot an icy glare at Tarifa's back. The priest appeared to have ignored him altogether. He went straight to the point without a shred of subtlety in his tone. It was just like him to be so brash. Unable to contain a chuckle, the priest's shoulders began to quiver. He realized he couldn't hide it, or maybe he wasn't planning to begin with, but the priest confirmed Wilhelm's words in a single breath. I just realized, if Wilhelm went all out, the only two people in this scenario that he would be super weak against would be Samiel and Sakurai because of the fire. Damn. Oh. Tarifa shrugged his shoulders as if trying to express how burdensome it all was to him.
あなたはこれでなかなか里い男です。鼻が利くというか、ともかく一種の勘が鋭い。故に下手な隠し立ては無駄と考え、洗いざらい喋りますが。
Okay, this is definitely dramatically different.
確かにザミエル教は帰還しておられる。だが、ではどこにいると問われても答えられない。なぜなら
まだ体を維持できねえっていうわけか。
ええ、彼女は矜持が高く完全主義者だ。不完全な状態で皆と会うのが嫌なのでしょうね。そのあたりの意を組んで察してやるのも必要かと。
Wilhelm let out a snort. Breaking his gaze from the priest's back, he instead fixed his eyes on the darkness blanketing the sky.
規律第一、完璧主義者の軍人女がわざわざ不完全な形で戻ってきてまで仲間殺しかよ。随分とまあ、支離滅裂な矛盾じゃねえか。
女性の心理が不可思議なのは古今東西の共通でしょう。我々男が理屈で考えようとしたところでせんないもの。それに矛盾が矛盾でなくなる魔法の存在、あなたも知っているのでは？
アイドリ秘境の命令か？確かにあの人がやれって言えば何でもやるのがあの女だ。 ああ、それは分かってるがよ。だったらなぜバビロンは消されたんだ？
That moment when this asshole is making sense.
あいつが何かそうされざるを得ないヘマでもやったってのかよ。
Nah, I stand corrected. That moment when this asshole is the one asking the real questions.
ほう、あなたがそこまで仲間思いだったとは知らなかった。彼女の死を承服できないとおっしゃるのですか？
そうじゃねえさ。よくわかんねえ理由で俺までやられちゃたまんねえしな。だからそのあたりははっきりさせときたいんだよ。クリストフ、あいつは一体何をやった？
Tarifa rubbed his chin in an exaggerated motion, delaying the answer. Eventually, he addressed Wilhelm like a teacher would a problematic child in a placid tone.
やったというよりやりかねないと言った方が正しいのでしょうね、この場合。
あ？
彼女は増年金斗と深い縁だ。加えて女、母でもある。その思考は複雑回帰どころではない。土壇場で裏切らないと一体誰が保証できます？
カインも持ってやがるしか？
ええ。用が済めば除いておくのが賢明であろうと、ハイドリ秘境に副首領閣下やザミエル卿、そして私、この辺りの人種なら思ってしかり、そうおかしなことではありません。
なるほど。
He gave the priest an understanding nod, and yet fixed his murderous gaze on his back again.
だが増年金斗と縁が深いのは誰かさんも同じじゃねえのか、クリストフ。加えていや神父で親父と来たもんだ。俺に言わせりゃお前も十分複雑回帰なんだがよ。
これは
やれやれだぜ。
シュピーネ、バビロン、どうもお前に近い奴らから消えていってることも釈然としねえ。ついでに一つ答えろや。お前はシュピーネに一体何を調べさせてた？気になるな。おい、気になるぜ。まるで口封じしたみてえじゃねえか。そう思うだろ？
Ah, he's putting the pieces together.
シュピーネを倒したのは藤井さん、サラトゥストラであり、私ではないのですがね。
あのガキに真っ先でシュピーネをぶつけたのはお前だろう。
確かにそれは否定しようもありませんが。
The priest smiled at Wilhelm behind his back, who seemed similarly amused.
洗いざらい喋るんじゃなかったのかい、クリストフ。つっても別にお前の生い立ちだの食ってきた女の数だのそんなことは聞いてね。
いいでしょう。シュピーネの件でしたね。
Tarifa slightly fixed his glasses as the nightly wind made his golden mane dance and hide his expression. It seemed to cast a strange shadow on his face, making the priest seem like an entirely different man.
バビロン、リザの息子のことはあなたも覚えているでしょう。
ああ、それが
The first of the Sonin kinds. It was his birth that made this day possible to begin with.
性質、スワスチカという都市規模の生物を起動させるための核、よりしろ。あれを生むことがレーベンスボルン機関の、そう言うなれば裏の悲願だ。リザは見事にそれを果たした。当時はまだ不完全であったとはいえ、少なくともあのベルリン崩壊の日、ハイドリ秘境並びに大隊長の方々を城へ飛ばし、完全なる増年金斗とスワスチカ、それに副首領閣下の大隊が機能するまでの実験措置、性質創造の思考を図るという意味において初代は役に立ちましたよ。 あくまで思考であったがゆえに死なずに済んだわけですしね。だがこう考えたことはないですか。もしもあの時彼が死んでいたらどうなっていたのかと。
どうってそりゃ。
For a moment, Wilhelm felt completely motionless. But after a few seconds of thought, he burst into a volley of uncontained cackling.
なるほどなるほど、そういうことかよ。俺らは本当に間抜けだな、クリストフ。
恥じることはありません。これは我々全員に共通する欠点だ。
Having achieved incredible powers, and being exposed to one that was even beyond them in its magnificence on a daily basis, they could easily fail to take notice of a tiny, seemingly inconsequential pitfall. The word of the beast was their law. If he said the boy wouldn't die, they would believe it without a shred of doubt. They wouldn't even entertain the possibility of him perishing.
あの時初代が死んでいたら、当然2世も3世も生まれることなく、全てがご破産になっていた。なぜそんなことにも気づかないのでしょうね。我々は結果的に死ななかったから今があり、その点でハイドリヒ教と副首領閣下はやはり絶対的である。勝利万歳ともろ手を挙げるのはまた次元の違う話でしょう。それこそそういうことはザミエル教にでもやらせておけばいいのです。問題はあの時あらゆる計画が頓挫する可能性があったということ。そして本当に誰もそのことに気づいていなかったのかということ。シュピーネ、バビロン、彼らは臆病で心脆弱な凡人ですが、ある意味で我々より数段優れていましたよ。米中尉。リザの子供は双子であり、うち一方は死んだと聞く。私がシュピーネに調べさせたのはつまりそういうことなのです。本当に死んだのか。墓はどこに。遺骨があるなら DNA は。もし生きていたと仮定するなら、彼とその子孫は一体どこに。今のサラトゥストラ覚醒に使われた殺し屋空婦、あれは本当にたまたま偶然選ばれたのか。副首領閣下の砲術で編まれたこのシャンバラがそんなザル的人選を行うのか。いやいや、だからこそ読みづらいということもあり得る。しかしとはいえ、
You know, I know he's a bad guy, but I can imagine Tarifa just kind of giving like a lecture in a college, gathering.
ああ、わかった。もういいぜ。
Although he is getting a little tired of it. Willem cut off the priest with a wave of the hand that looked both depressed and pleased.
理解したって言ったろ。これ以上てめえの間抜けさ加減を自覚してもしゃあねえわな。
Listen, buddy, I know I'm stupid. You don't have to constantly just talk about it.
ただクリストフ、今の話でふと思ったんだが、てめえは本当に最近までそれに気づいてなかったのかい？俺の感じはおそらくだが。
A few seconds pass as their stares intertwined, after which the priest put on a saddened, bitter smile.
私のことなどよりリザの名誉のために言っておきましょう。彼女はおそらく生き別れた子を体のいい代替え品などとは考えていなかったはず。あくまで推論の領域ですが、どこか自分も知らない遠い地で普通に幸せを得てほしいと、そう願っていたのではあるまいか。私はそのように思うのです。そしてならばこそ、そうした母の愛までもが副首領閣下に絡め取られ、このシャンバラに引き寄せられていたなどと、彼女は知らぬ方が良いのですよ。
母、
Wilhelm let out a cynical snort as Tarifa considered him with the smile of a loving father.
あなたとて母子はおられたでしょう、米中尉。もはや思い出しもしませんか。
That's a good question.
どうかね。俺はクソダメに生まれたような身だからよ、そういうのはわかんねえ。とにかくお前さんのやってることはなんとなくだが分かったよ。ま、せいぜい好きにしろや。スワスチカが問題なく動くってなら、核がなんだろうと俺には特に関係ねえ。そこら辺はハイドリ秘境だって同じだろうよ。それで大行動の次は何を悪だくらんでる。
Wilhelm considered the priest with the eyes of a naughty brat. He himself could very well guess what the priest had set his eyes on next.
月の沢学園。次はあの地のスワスチカを開きなさい。それが戦争だろうと虐殺だろうと、あそこならどう転んでも可能でしょう。非常にやりやすい地と言える。カインはマレウスに預けましたし、今頃彼女が下準備をしているはずだ。
了解と言いてえが、一つだけ問題がある。
One little problem, you say?
何か？
レオンだよ。俺はあいつにあそこで暴れんなと釘を刺されているんでな。
Wait, really?
これはまた、あなたがそのようなことを気にする性格でしたかな。
いや、だけどな。
He shook his head with a grin and heaved a deep sigh in mock distress.
あいつは若えし、ガキな上に、あんたに言わせりゃ複雑回帰な女なんだよ。持ち場離れて遊んでる方が悪いだろとか、そういう真っ当な理屈が通用するとも思えねえ。なあ、どうすりゃいいかな、クリストフ。もしもあいつが俺に喧嘩売ってきやがった場合はよ。
A stupid question, and a farce through and through. Knowing full well what the other would say, the two just proceeded recounting their lines as if from a prepared script.
私は言いました。それが戦争であろうと虐殺であろうと。
誰が死のうと、誰がやり合おうと。
要はスワスチカが開けばよい。
そしてそれこそがハイドリ秘境への忠誠である。
He wants an excuse to kill Sakurai.
しかり。エイメン。
And with that, their conversation drew to an end.
容赦ねえな。あんた血も涙もねえのかよ、神父様。あいつは弟子みてえなもんなんだろうが。
ええ、それだけにとても悲しい。さっさと戻ってくればよかったものを、フラフラしているからこんなことになる。
Ooh, boy.
じゃあこれでまたあんたに近いやつから死んじまうことになるな。
そのようですね。おそらくこれが私の業でしょう。拭いがたいのはあなたと同じだ。
Okay. I know that there's actually another novel that comes after this. I think it's called Interview with Kaziklu Bey, aka this guy. First off, I can't believe that that's got to be like a more backstory for this particular character. I'm not entirely sure how I should mentally take that. Like, this guy is such a bloodthirsty dude. And yet, I'm legitimately curious about his backstory. With the hint of a laugh still lingering on his lips, Wilhelm walked past the priest and melted into the darkness. His destination hardly needed mention. He would head for his next battlefield, the site of his next massacre. The night would see the arrival of a vampire lusting for blood.
だが、しかしいいのかい。あんたの大事なお嬢ちゃんは今にも死にそうなくらい下手ってたぜ。また間髪入れずに開いた日にゃ。
それは問題ありません。一夜のうちに連続解放などするから無理が来る。今夜一晩時間を置けば負荷もさほどではありますまい。
That or maybe she's wait, Maybe killing Himuro then? No. It has to be Sakurai.
それにそもそも
代わりもいるしか。はあ、確かにバビロンが死んでよかったな。あいつがいたらあんた今頃刺されてるぜ。
Oh yeah.
それも一興。そのように私は思っていましたよ。
Wilhelm couldn't contain a jubilant shriek.
了解了解。それならお優しいあんたのために俺が代わりをさらっといてやろうじゃねえか。それにレオンのことも手加減しねえぞ。知ってるだろうが、俺はあいつが仲間だなんてかけらも思っちゃいねえからよ。
Well, to be fair, that goes without saying. We already knew that about you. Tarifa answered the pale man with a troubled smile.
まあ、あくまで敵対したらという過程の話であることを忘れずに。
するさ。いや、させてやる。バルキュリアはいい女だったが、あいつはクソだ。認めねえ。
Wilhelm completely vanished into the darkness, leaving only an echo of his cackle behind him. After confirming that Wilhelm was no longer within hearing distance,
私にとって近しいものから死んでいく。ああ、確かにその通
oh, is this referring to the children too?
り。であれば今この時、最も私に踏み込んだのが誰なのか、そこに思い至らないのがあなたたちの欠点なのです。とはいえ。
Tarifa opened the doors to the church and picked the crumpled Rhea up in his embrace.
彼女の代わりを確保すると、その申し出には感謝しましょう。テレジ、何も知らず、何も分からず、何も悔いることなく眠りなさい。明日が終われば、あなたの役目は別のものに委任される。この先何が起ころうと、それだけは必ず守ってみせますよ。
A single tear trickled down the cheek of the girl, still tense and rigid with pain. And that's where we are going to end it. You know what? We'll go ahead and name this one after you, Bay. I'm probably misspelling his name, but oh, who knows? Anyway, guys, we've gotten a little bit further into the Sakurai route. Now, those choices that popped up, I'm not sure if they actually lead off to a different route, or this is like the only time I can see what the other options are. So I'll let you guys decide on that one or not. I mean, with some novels like The House and Fata Morgana, where they just had these choices, but it would still lead to the same path. I mean, those were there just for like flavor text and just for like a little bit of fan service. With this, I have to be a little bit careful. So I don't know. And I'm still kind of laughing. I'm still kind of laughing right now because Rusalka was one of the choices. Dear God. No. But interesting. We got ourselves a little bit more information, and we got a little bit of interaction with good old Bay and the priest, aka Tarifa. For a split second, I forgot his name, and I feel terrible that I did. But that was an interesting little interaction we got between the two. So, it looks like we're going to be getting to a point where it's obvious that I think Sakurai would probably have to team up with Ren to face off against Kaziklu Bay. So, color me curious. I can't wait to see how that's going to turn out. Or, who knows, maybe it'll prove me wrong. But anyway, so far I'm kind of liking this. It's automatically a little bit darker. Dear God, Sakurai was almost really into that role there a little bit earlier, but damn. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hello there everybody, Sabato92 here, and if you like this video, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. And hey, if you guys like my content, then maybe you'd like to check out another channel who I think deserves equal attention. So click that nightmare emblem and check out that channel, or go to the links in the description down below. Once again, thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next video.